Hey everyone, welcome back to TaylorToned. You have made it to a brand new follow along barre and pilates inspired workout. You may notice I have a chair next to me. You will be needing a chair for today's workout, and I would advise that you do have bare feet or grippy socks because we're going to be doing a lot of turned out plie positions. But don't worry, it's not complete ballet. You're going to love this one. It is such a burner. If you've not hit subscribe, do that right now because I upload 2 brand new workouts every single week. Also check out my Instagram, I am at TaylorToned, and I've also got a mailing list on www.taylortoned.com to be the first people that find out the exciting news which is coming extremely soon. Okay, grab everything you need and let's get straight into the class. Okay, let's go. Bring your feet underneath your hips, pop your hands on towards your waistline, roll the shoulders backwards and down. Then you're going to take a soften and bend through the knees. Let's lift your left leg first. We go up and lift, go lift, lift. I'm just going to double check one more time my mic. Is it plugged in? Yes. The last video I did, my mic, the jack, you know, the bit that plugs into your mic, was halfway out the whole time. So the whole time the workout was on, there was just this like whistling in the background of white noise. But you know what? I put the workout on anyway because it was too painful not to. You're gonna reach the hands out towards the side and keep lifting those legs. Go up and up. You have just 8 more here. 7, 6, you've got 5, 4 more, 3, 2, 1. Well done. You're going to bring your feet wide in the hips. You're going to take a squat down towards the floor and you're just going to track side to side with their hips go over and over. Now you're going to take a reach with a hand down towards that opposing foot, tracking those hips across a straight line. Option here to throw that second hand up to the sky as you go side to side. Go reach and reach. We go press over, toes point forwards towards me. Keep those hips nice and low. So those internal thighs, those inner thighs, get a little stretch here too. You've got 6 more counts. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're going to walk yourself to the back of your mat. And then you're going to sequentially unroll through the spine, chin to chest. You're going to roll down, touch the floor, and then you're going to walk all the way in towards a plank. I want a straight arm plank today, hands underneath your shoulders. If you want to modify at this point, you're going to drop down, squeeze the toes in, come on towards the bottom of those thighs. But you want one straight line, crown of the head down towards those knees, or one straight line, crown of the head down to those heels. And you're just going to start to get that heart pumping, eye line down. If you're sinking into the shoulder girdle like this, you'll feel it in your lumbar spine and the shoulders. If you pull it up too much, you'll feel it a lot in the shoulders. You want to be halfway. This is equal shoulder burn to ab burn. So make sure you've got that activation. Feel it in the lumbar spine, tuck the tailbone under, inhale, exhale. You've got 7 seconds here, 6, go 5. We're going to drop to your forearms, hit in 4, in 3, in 2, in 1. You're going to lower one forearm down. You're going to lower, get my words out, other forearm down. Now the knees, they're going to go tap, tap, they lift. They go down, down, they lift. So they tap for 2, they lift for 1. Go down, down, lift up. Keeping those knees hovering away from the floor. We go down, down, lift. Your warm-up today is 10 minutes long, but we're going to include your arms in this section too. Go down, down, lift up. You've got 3, then lift. Go 2, then lift. Last one, you're going to keep the knees off the floor. Rotate left fingertips to right elbow, and you're going to roll to me and sweep this top hand high. I want your shoulder over the top of the elbow, so you've got a straight line through that shoulder girdle, and you pull it up and out of the waist. Sweep this hand high. The top hand, it goes wrapping under the waist, back to the sky. Wrapping under the waist, back towards the sky. Use the breath, inhale. Use the breath, exhale away. Don't hold the breath. It will make it even harder. Wrap under. If you want the modified option of this, you are here with the underneath the shin down towards the floor. Wrap it under the waist. Sounds like you're reaching behind yourself. Maybe there's something that you really, really want. You're going to reach for it and reach up. You've got 1 more here. Wrap under, reach up, and you're going to roll back on towards those forearms. Oh, burns. I've already taught class this morning. So this is like double double mayhem burning. You're gonna keep the knees off. Number 11 with those arms, you've got the shoulders over the top of the elbows. You have your abs glued in. You're gonna rotate right fingertips to left elbow. You're gonna roll around, reach the top hand high. We wrap under for 2. We reach to the sky for 2. Now you will be facing away from me at this point. So I like to double check your form. Are your hips square forwards? Is your heart open forwards? Have you got your shoulders stacked? If you want that modified option, lower down onto the side of the shin, but the hips, they stay lifted away from the floor. We reach it with our one more wrap, reach underneath your waist, back towards the sky, and then you're gonna come back to the center, on towards your forearms. Keep the knees lifted, inhale, exhale. Now step the feet in line with your hips. You've got about 2 inches between the balls of your feet. Option here to finish off your plank section, you're gonna take a little tiny tuck with those hips. Little tuck, so tuck in under with the tailbone, drawing your pubic bone into your belly button for 8, for 7, child's pose in 6. You've got this. 5, breathe, 4, and 3, 2, 1. Well done, toes together, open through the knees, drive back into a child's pose, have a quick stretch, lengthen through the spine, and then you're gonna roll all the way up, and let's flip it round on towards your sit bones. Sit bones grounded to the floor, bring your fingertips towards your heels, now you're gonna lift your hips away from the floor. I want you to bring your right knee into the chest. We're gonna bend, extend the leg, bend the elbows, extend the leg. So the only reason your hips are moving here is because you're bending your elbows. Triple check, are your fingertips pointing forwards towards your heels? So you get a burnout in the back of the arms. This one is tackling the back of those arms. Now I want you to open through the chest. Shine the heart forwards. Be proud of your workout. 2, extend. Go 1, extend. Now dig the heel in. You're gonna bring your other knee, right knee into the chest. We go. Big bend, extend. Drawing that knee in towards the chest and use the breath. Don't hold the breath. You need the oxygen to get through this, trust me. We go bend, extend. You've got 2, extend. Go 1, extend. Now dig the heel in. You're gonna open that heart out, bend through the elbows, little tiny presses down for 8, for 7. Straighten the arms, we're gonna go reverse plank. In 5, in 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend through those arms, open the heart. You're gonna bring your eye line forwards on the diagonal, lengthen your left leg, lengthen your right leg. I know you can. And then you're gonna push those hips up, reverse plank. Eye line is forwards. I don't want your head back here. I want your eye line forwards and your hips lifted. You have just 7, just 6 more seconds. 5 and 4, ow, 3, 2, 1. Woo. That was a burner. Let's sweep the feet round towards the back. Come into a kneeling position, give your arms a little shake off, wrists a little roll, and then you're gonna bring your fingertips up to the sky. So I'll take little tiny presses up and lift, lift up, lift up. Now notice your body growing nice and long. Crown of the head is extending, it's lengthening towards the sky. Notice your waistline, your abs are hugged in nice and tight. You're thinking about engaging your core. Your pelvis is tucked under, so you've got a neutral pelvis here, so no sticking out your butt like a duck. You're tucking under too much, thrusting your hips forwards. Just the neutral spine, lift and lift. Now start to open your arms up, open the window and keep pulsing. Roll your shoulders away from your ears. When you get to the side, you're gonna start to bring those hands back together again. Go lift, lift up. So you've got nice and magic arms set today. Go up and up. When those hands come in line with your shoulders and your arms go like 2 train tracks, bring your hands to the side, lift and lift. Go up now, bring them forwards again. Inhale, exhale, lift and lift. We're gonna hold in 5, in 4, stillness coming up in 3, in 2, in 1. Now stay here. You're gonna extend your left hand to me. You're gonna start to hammer curl. We go for a switch and switch. Go switch, go switch. If you do this workout again, you can always take this with 1 kilogram weights or 0.5s, or you can take it with cans of beans, add a little extra weight. I wouldn't advise doing it with any heavier than 2 or 3. That would really burn because those tiny movements. We go switch, we go switch. You've got 7 and 6. You've got 5 more here. Go 4, 3, then back to that central position. 1 back up here, lift and lift. We go little lift, little lift. We go, inhale, exhale. Now you're gonna join the palms together in 7, in 6, palms come together, in 4, in 3, in 2. Now last one, join the palms together. The palms are just up to your forehead. Now you're gonna try to tap the elbows. We go tap, squeeze, away. I know, tap, squeeze, away. We go tap, squeeze, away. Keep that chin up, keep that eye line forward, looking at me. We go tap, release, we go tap. You've just got 4. You have 3 until the end of this move. 2 then final option, last one. Now squeeze the elbows together, little tiny presses up. So we're going up and lift and lift. You've got 10 push-up set, quick push-up set in 7, in 6, in 5. Oh my gosh, 3, 2, 1. Wow. Okay, quickly, you're gonna bring your hands to the edge of your mat, coming on towards those knees. Quick press up set, the hips go down to the floor. Big bend, big push, big bend, big press. I want your eye line forwards on your mat, above your fingertips here. Elbows go behind yourself and the hip bones dive to the floor. One straight line, crown of the head down to those knees. You have a ruler on the back of your t-shirt. Let's go. Lift up. You've got 2 then a hold. Last one, you're gonna hold as low as you can. Nose down towards the floor. Little tiny presses. Give the floor a kiss. For 4, for 3, for 2, 1. Well done. You're gonna come in towards an all fours, tuck the toes under, press the heels down, walk through your down dog. Walk the hands into your feet, little soften through the knees and roll up. Now facing round towards your chair. Just gonna drag it a little bit closer to myself. I want your toes pointing forwards, and then you're gonna lower down, bend through the knees, knees dive over the toe. You're gonna lift your heels so they are literally an inch off the floor. Now lower down towards the floor with those hips and stay right here. So I just think about lengthening your posture. So remember, this is bar. We are long, we are lean like a ballerina. So everything in the middle is pulled in. Our shoulders are down, crown of the head long. Bend through those knees. If you want this harder throughout, just get lower. Okay, the hips go. Drop, hold, lift, hold. Drop, hold, lift, hold. We go little drop, little lift. Now as you drop down towards the floor, make sure your knees are going over the top of the middle toe. So don't let the knees cave in so they're touching each other like knee knocking, and you don't want the knees going out towards the side. The weight is going down here. So we go press down, lift up, drop, hold, lift, hold. Find that static contraction at the end of your drop, then lift. It's like you're playing a game of musical statues. Go drop, hold, lift, hold, go down, then lift, go drop and lift. You've got 4, then lift. You have 3 here. Go 2, lift up. Now last one, you're gonna hold nice and low. Remember, the deeper the bend, the more it's gonna burn. The hips, they stabilize in the air, and you're just gonna lift the heels and then lower the heels down. I know, lift the heels up and we go down. So it's like you're about to go on a night out, maybe a dinner with your friends, with your family. You put on that high pair of heels and then you go, nope, change my mind, taking them off, putting a low pair on. So don't let the heels touch the floor. The heels always stay hovering, and the hips, they stay still in the air for that advancement. If it's burning way too much, come higher. If it's not burning enough, maybe you want to give me everything you've got today. I know you do. You're going to drop lower, lift the heels. We take it down to the floor. We have 3 more here. We take it down to the floor. 2 more. We lift the heels. We take them down. Now last one, you're gonna lift and hold the heels away from the floor. Now squeeze the abs in. Modification, drop those heels back down, and you're gonna sink your hips 2 more inches to the ground. Now can you maybe reach one hand over the top of the head, other hand over the top of the head, get that heart working hard. Incline the body forwards, drop those hips low and go press and press. It is this point you will start to shake and burn. Bring those hands above the head, heels are lifted. I'm trembling, are you trembling? You just have 10, go 9. We have a wide plie for your second thigh set in 6, in 5, in 4 more presses, 3, you've got it, 2, 1. Whew. Well done. Bring the feet widen your hips and you're gonna sink down to the floor. So want those knees diving over the top of the middle toe. All 4 corners of your feet are imprinted to the ground, and you're gonna bring your hands into a first right now. So embrace that in a ballerina. The thighs are just gonna press back, push, wrap, and squeeze, and squeeze, and squeeze. So imagine I have my hands on the back of your thighs, and you're pushing me away. squeeze. So we're working into all those adductor muscles on the outside of your thighs, into the side booty, into the side of those thighs, inner thighs as well, and top of quads. We go little press, little press. Now what is your torso doing? Have you got those abs pulled in? I want you to be driving your sit bones to the ground here. So the tailbone is pulling to the floor. So again, none of this duck impression. The body is upright. You are proud of your workout. We go little press. Back with those thighs. You've got it. 7, 6, I'm burning. 5 and 4. We have 3. Rotation through the upper body in 2, in 1. Now press the right heel here. Sorry, left heel, your left heel, in towards a high heel position. Then you're going to twist through the mid section of the body. Do not let this move here. This doesn't move. You're going to twist to the side, little press. Down and down. Common thing here that happens, this knee will start to roll in. You want the knee over the top of the middle toe. You want those hips facing forwards. You've just twisted the upper body. Press and press. I know it burns. 6 and 5. Lower the heel in 4. In 3. Lower the heel in 2. In 1. You're going to lower the heel. You're going to bring it back through center. Lifting your right heel away from the floor. Can you get 1 inch lower? Don't move the hips. Don't move the knee. You are literally like a Lego man. You are twisting through the center of the body. Little drop, little drop. Hands are in a first position. We go little press, little down. Roll the shoulders down. Get the head out of the shoulders for 6, for 5. Center in 4, center in 3, in 2, in 1. Through center. Lower the heel down. Little drop, little lift. Drop, hold, lift, hold. Let's get nice and deep into that plie. Go drop, then lift. Sinking low. If your feet are slipping away from you right now, next time you do this class, you might want to do bare soles. Bare soles. You might want to have bare feet or grippy soles on your socks. You go a little press, little lift. I'm wearing great soles today if you want to know where my socks are from, the grippy socks. We go little press, little lift. You've got 3 more. You've got 2 to that last action. Last one now, hold there. Finish and move, reach those hands to the side. You're gonna option, press those heels high, modification, keep them down now, little tiny, presses down with the tailbone. So you're going down to the floor. You've got those hands extended towards the side. Turn those palms towards me and drop low. 4, just go 10, let it shake. 9 and 8, that shaking's a good sign. Go 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. When you're shaking so much, you can't even keep balance. You're gonna give those legs a quick shake off. We are gonna stretch at the end. Move your chair out of the way. Safely and slowly, lower yourself down towards the floor. And then you're gonna come on towards your back. So we're going into a bridge position. I want you to walk your heels up towards your glutes. Bring your hands around the side of your hips and then drive your hips away from the floor, but sequentially peel the spine off the floor and the hip bones are going up towards the sky. The hip bones are level. Now the hips, they're gonna take a lift hold, a drop hold. Little up, little drop. We go lift up, lower down. Notice your knees in line with your hips and your knees in line with those toes. We go lift up and lower down. Open the heart. The shoulders are still on the floor. They are grounded on towards your mat. We go little lift, little drop, little up, little lower. You've got 6 more here. 5 and then you're going to take an advancement. 4 more of these. You have 3 to that advancement. You have just 2 and drop. Now last one, you're going to hold up there. I want you to keep your right foot on the floor. Now you're going to bring your left knee in towards the chest and you're going to take little tiny presses up with those hips and lift and squeeze. So your butt section, your seat section, as you would call it in barre, it's 4 minutes long today. We are going to burn, sculpt your butt. We can do this. We're in it together. We go, little squeeze to the sky, to the sky. Option here. Do you want to peel your hands away from the floor and reach up? This is an advancement. Put my teeth back in. This is harder. So if you want the modification, bring the hands back down to the floor. You've just got 8 more. 7 and 6. We hold in 5, in 4. We hold in 3, in 2. Now last one, hold there. If it's burning, break through your barrier. You have this. Drive your hips 2 more inches to the sky and you want your hips the same level. You have stillness here. Isometric hold for 7, for 6. Lower the left foot back down to the floor in 4, in 3, in 2, in 1. Lower the foot down. Now dig the heels in and option, keep the hands high for the advancement. Now you're going to circle those hips round and round. So you're drawing a half circle with your hips. don't let the hips touch the floor. Just give me a little half circle. So it's like you're at a disco on a Friday, on a Saturday night. Don't say disco, do they? I'm not down with the kids. So it's like you're in a nightclub. You're gonna circle those hips around, but keep those knees still in the air. Circle around, 2 more circles. Last one now, hold through the center. Keep your left foot on the ground. You're gonna draw your right knee into the chest. Now little tiny presses up and up. We go for a lift and lift. So squeezing your hips up towards the sky. Keep those hands floated, lift and lift and lift. Now can you dig this opposing heel into the floor? Curl the toes off. Spread the shoulders, the upper back across your mat. This is about your butt. This shouldn't be hurting your back or your lower spine. It is all about strengthening your butt, working your hamstrings, working specifically into your gluteus maximus, that big sheet of muscle that goes right around the butt. We go lift, that contributes to a round perky bum, lift and lift. You've got 6, we hold in 5 more pushes, 4, up squeeze with those hips, 2 and 1. Now you're gonna stay here for 7 seconds, for 6 seconds, for 5 seconds, 4, go 3 and 2. Now don't collapse down, bring the heel to the ground. If you want the advancement, you're gonna peel both the heels away from the floor, lift those hips. Now don't let your hips touch the ground, notice them a millimeter away from your mat as we drop, lift, drop, lift, drop, squeeze, drop, squeeze. 25 seconds of this cardio burst here to finish off your butt section today. Lift, lift. Now squeeze the butt together as you press those hips up. Again, your upper spine, your upper back, it's on the mat. Your hands are reaching to the ceiling and you have your highest pair of heels on that you own in your closet, and you're gonna go lift, lower, lift, low for 5, for 4, for 3, abs in 2, 1. Well done. Bring the hands down towards the floor. You're gonna lift your left leg to a tabletop. You're gonna lift your right leg to a tabletop. Knees fire over the top of the hips, toes are forwards. Spread those palms and ground them in towards your mat. Now I want an imprinted spine. So in Pilates, this is an imprinted spine. So your lower back is pressed in towards your mat. I feel like this really, really helps me personally as well connect with my abs. I really get that good tight zipped up sensation when I notice my lower back pressing in towards the ground. So I want you to squeeze the navel in, close the ribs together, zip up that abdominal wall. Now you're gonna reach your hands here above the head, fingertips to the sky. Don't let the back move, don't let the legs move. Inhale the breath in. As you exhale, reach the hands back and then back through the center. So option here, you can scoop those hands into a fifth to make it more balletic, to really think about that balletic intention. We go up towards the sky, inhale, exhale. It's really, really easy to hold the breath at this point. Don't do it. You're gonna need that breath to get through this ab set, lift all the way up. Now, as you reach the hands backwards, a little brain tease, you're gonna bring your toes together, you're gonna open the knees and keep opening through those knees and just keep them in a static contraction. If you've got any issues with your hips or hip flexors, you can bring it back in towards that tabletop position. Back through center, inhale, we go, exhale, reaching back. Now option here, combination, we reach back with the hands and then we go chin to chest. You're gonna reach through the center of the legs and then you're gonna lower back and reach the hands backwards. If you want the modified version of this, one hand comes behind the head to protect through the lumbar split, to protect through the upper spine. If you've not quite got that cervical spine strength yet, which is your upper spine. Reaching back with those arms, inhale, exhale, float and press. Inhale, lower, down we go, up. For 2, we reach it back. For 2, we reach it up. For 2. I really wish I put on my Apple Watch to count my calories today, but I didn't. Hey ho. We go up and reach. I feel like this has been a super tough one. We go press forward through the legs. We reach it down to the floor. 2 more, go lift and reach. Go down and reach. 1 more, lift and up. Go down and reach. Now keep the hands behind the head, keep the knees open. You're gonna inhale, exhale, pull those abs down towards the floor, get hold of that waistline. Then inhale again. As you exhale, you're gonna reach the hands through the legs. Remember, if you want your modified option, 1 hand behind the head, now little pokes. Ooh, oh my God, gosh, through the thighs. Already taught this one today, so wow, this is burning. We go up, little reach. Can you get further through the legs? You've just got 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the knees to the chest. You're going to rock it back. You're going to rock it all the way up forwards. Bring your hands underneath your thighs, and then you're going to gently tip yourself back until you find the point where you're like rocked down to the floor, but you've still got your head, neck, shoulders off the floor. Head, neck, shoulders are off. Now you're going to reach one hand away, see if that feels good. Reach the other hand away. We go lift the hands up, we go lower back down. So if you want the modification of this, you can always bring one hand back underneath the thigh, but I want your head, neck, shoulders off the floor, and I want your elbow firing out towards the side of yourself. We go lift up, length with those arms, take it back down. Every time those arms go high, it's a burner, and drop back down. Two more, lift up, squeeze, down to the floor. One more, lift up, squeeze, we take it down. Now hands come back underneath those thighs. Unless you want that advancement, keep those hands floating away. Now you're going to extend your right leg forward and go switch and switch and switch and switch. Extend those legs in front of yourself. Nice deep breaths, cycling through those legs. You have something that will absolutely destroy your abs coming up any second now. You can probably guess what it is. We're going to go hands away. I know you can. If you need to breathe, if you need to take a little second now to drop the head, neck, shoulders down to the floor, shake it off and re-bring yourself back in for a good form, go ahead. If you're with me for that advancement, stay up here because it's literally 30 seconds of your life. That is it. And we're going to burn out. We go change and change. Go switch and switch. Okay, who's ready? This is it. Your final part. Go ahead. You're going to bring those hands away and we go switch and switch and switch and switch. Maybe close those eyes for your final 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Send the soles of the feet down towards the floor. You're going to turn your palms up towards the sky and relax the body with a deep breath in and a deep breath exhale away. So I just want you to stay here for a little second. Close the eyes, turn the palms towards the sky. Keep the soles of the feet down on the floor. You're just going to windscreen wiper the knees. So I want you to try and stay for this stretch. The stretch is really beneficial for the body. It has loads of benefits. I'm just going to say a few now. Don't know why I had to prepare you for that. It will slowly bring the heart rate down after that big workout. You'll slowly bring yourself back in towards your normal everyday life where I'm not shouting at you and you're not dying of a burn. I want you to bring your right knee in towards your chest. You're going to bring that left leg away from yourself. It's also great to stretch out the muscles at the end of your class because you're less likely to injure yourself. And you're getting rid of all the lactic acid as well that has built up over the past 30 minutes. I want you to bring your left knee in towards the chest. You're going to send your right leg away from yourself. And I really want you to pull nice and deep in towards the stretches. So you as well in your stretch section are gaining flexibility because we're holding our stretches for longer than 10 seconds and you're maintaining any flexibility that you already have now. Coming in towards a happy baby here, so draw both the knees in towards the chest and then just an option, you don't have to take this if you don't want to, you're going to catch the insteps of the feet. This is called the happy baby in yoga. Drive the knees to the outside of the body, soles of the feet up towards the sky. If you want to go a little bit deeper in towards this, inhale the breath in, be super careful and mindful here. You can extend through the knees and draw the toes down towards the floor. If, like me, that was a tough workout for you, you will be shaking at this point. I want you to draw the knees in towards the chest. You're going to rock and roll back and all the way up forwards. And then from here, you're going to turn it round on towards your knees, hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Little cat and cow, draw the eye line under. Exhale, press the chest down, lift the eye line up. Back through neutral spine, tuck the toes under. You're going to drive the heels low. Going through your down dog, the heels press to the floor for a calf stretch and a hamstring stretch. And then walking the hands all the way in towards your feet. Take a little soften and bend through the knees and slowly and sequentially unroll through the spine, thinking about your spinal mobility and health. Stepping up towards your chair, you're going to take your hands on the back of your chair, and then I want you to press the chest down. You're going to find yourself a 90-degree angle, just like this. If you want to take this option, you can. You're going to bring your left hand down towards the ground. You're going to point through the opposing toe, so your right toe, and you're going to open through the hip and bring your eye line towards me. You should feel it in towards everywhere, basically. Inner thighs, leg, butt, hips, chest. And lower down towards the floor. You're going to bend through the knees, carefully bring yourself back up. Re-grab a hold of your chest, step it other side. Flatten off the chest, push the hips backwards, lengthen through the back of the knees. Bring your right hand down towards the ground, ground your palm towards the floor, point through the left toe and then open through the hip flexor and take your gaze off to the side of the room, away from me, point through the toe, lengthen through the knee. Drop down towards the floor. Take a bender, soften through the knees, slowly roll yourself all the way up. Turning round to me, bring your hands into a prayer position. Draw the abs in, bend through the knees. Now close the eyes, roll the shoulders backwards and down. Inhale in through the nose. Big breath, exhale through the mouth. Inhale in through the nose. Exhale away through the mouth. And then re-energize yourself, give it a little shake off, and well done in your 30-minute barre and Pilates inspired class with me on TaylorToned. Make sure you go ahead, smash that subscribe button, give me a huge thumbs up and leave me a comment down below. Any feedback, comments are more than welcome down there in the comment section. I will see you again next time for another brand new, completely different workout. Bye everyone.